Hello, I'm Nick. So for my topic, I chose genetic opportunities for choice. So if I'm out of breath, uh, I give you two reasons why I'm out of breath. You can guess. Um, but so with mine, it kind of started back in 1953 when Francis Crick and James Watson they discovered deoxyribonucleic acid, also known as DNA. Um, so this kind of opened the door to um, just it opened many doors, and it actually took about 40 years until someone decided, like, hey, maybe we should try to basically map out the entire human genome, which led to in 1990 the Human Genome Project. That took about 13 years. I think there's about 7 or 8 billion letters in the DNA, so I mean it's a lot. Um, Basically, with that, the Human Genome Project basically gave us a blueprint for human beings. Um, so with the blueprint, you can always try to figure out how things work. How can you make it better? What can you take out? What can you add? Um, Basically, kind of think of it as a car. You hook your computer in to see what the problem is. Well, hey, your car has such issue. Okay, hey, pop, 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 take that issue out. Now your car's running good again. Now your car's running better again. Another way to think of it, in the sense of a car, um, I'm not sure how you guys know about cars, but you can always tune your cars. And with that, you're basically enhancing your car, making it run better than if it were normal. Um, it's a really simple way to think about basically human genetics and enhancements, um, and opportunities for choice. Um, and like one of the topics comes to rise would be for the amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as ALS. That disease is fatal. You get it, you will die. It sucks to say, but what happens? You will. Also, with that is that disease can be transmitted to your offspring, to your children, and so um, yes, it's a 50-50% chance that you will pass it on. With that, say you find out, do you tell your children? Do you tell them that, hey, I've got it, so you may not get it? If so, what age do you tell them that? How old is old enough to fully realize the seriousness of that topic? Or next, whose responsibility should a doctor tell the child? Should the parent tell the child? Because parents only have so many answers that they have. Doctors try to get more, but at the same time, you tell your child, hey, I've got it. You may have it too. Well, great. Now that child may just not care anymore. They just may just go off on a rampage, just not care. Well, I'm gonna get this disease, so what? Why does it matter now? What I'm doing, I'll die sooner or later. So what? This doesn't matter anymore. You know. Um, that's one of the moral issues of it. Another one would be, what if they are looking for something and they come across some other disease, some other um, um, what's it, mutated genes? Do they tell you? Do they tell your children? Do how much information do we really want? Do we want to know when we will die? You know, if you know, hey, on such date you're going to die from this, what do you do? Is that actually information you want to know? Do you want to know your time is limited? Um, and I mean, yeah, a lot of this goes back to children and how much information is too much information for them. What do they need to know? What should they know? How much do we want to know? you know, um, Another part of this goes back to kids again. Um, when a woman's pregnant, about 15 to 20 weeks, they're able to extract fluid from the embryonic sac, I think, which they can test and look for abnormalities. And from there, they can kind of tell you, your child's gonna have these medical issues. Um, this is their personal on whichever side. Some parents, we need to abort. We personally cannot care for a child who has special needs. While there's other parents who are, okay, this could be my child. This they can have these problems. So I'm gonna learn everything I can on what these special needs could be, how I can assist my child, what options are out there to help me, help my child, help everything all together. If that makes any sense. um, but on the flip side of this, which is where I stand, and I believe a lot of this is, there's there's also two other sides of it. There's like gene therapy and gene enhancement. Gene therapy basically helps basically you get better. You can, there's something wrong with you, they can go in, help fix it, make you back to 100%. As close to 100% as possible, Once we've had a big illness, it kind of lingers around for quite a while. Um, but being able to fix us. Who doesn't want help? Who doesn't want to be better? Who doesn't want their kids better, their friends better, their parents better? Gene therapy can help with that. It can help, you know, go in, find a problem, maybe take that problem out. There's something in there. Um, one I'd like to think is, something along the lines of, traumatic brain injuries, which is something I deal with. Um, there's got to be some way that they can fix it. It can't just be, oh, you hit your head, now you can't remember stuff. Well, it's true, but you know what's causing that? Is there something in there that is your DNA that's just spinning around? Does something just get out of whack? Can they put it back? Can they put something in to make it better? Can they heal it? Because most people with traumatic brain injuries, they were working fine up until something happened. And it's not. Yeah, it's a sad reality, but that's how it is. Um, but then there's also gene enhancement, which I think is amazing. uh, Basically, you're creating superhumans, which I don't know. I don't like. There's two sides of it, I guess. The whole, oh, poor people won't ever be able to afford this, so then all the rich people, they're gonna flourish, and the poor people are just gonna die. You know, in a sad sense, that's kind of what people would think. But with enough information and resources, everyone can. It's not just going to be tomorrow. Everyone is superhumans. No, it'll take time and generations and resources and time. A lot of this deals with time. So it may not be you, it may not be your kids, maybe your kids' kids, maybe your kids' kids, who all end up, having high IQs and can tell you the entirety of pi just because, through years and years of gene enhancement, um, they're all 6'2" and perfect bodies and minds and everything. And um, parents can decide, oh, I want my child to look like this. I want them to have this colored eyes. I would love them to be great at playing piano. You know, After a while, we'll finally, that yeah, there will always be the divide. I honestly think there can be. There will always be the divide. Third world countries. Hopefully, through gene enhancement, we can, you know, it can start to thrive and flourish, and these other countries can start becoming better. And I don't know, it's hard to explain, but gene enhancement, I think, would be a great thing to do. You know, help us with our problems that we can't fix ourselves. You know, there's got to be some way to make this better, make us better, make the humans better. You know, uh, that's pretty much it. Um, right now what's going on, COVID-19. Hey, um, that maybe there's something they could they're speeding through these trials. There's scientists from all over who are all working on a cure for this illness. Why can't we do that more often with more illnesses out there? Um, this one affected the world. The whole world has it. So everyone's scared. Everyone's working together. But what goes on with most illnesses is they just kind of pick and choose what's more important for them. If it's not really affecting their country, why are they going to focus on it? Unlike COVID-19, which is, well, it was a pandemic. Now it was something else now, I think. But yeah. So, thank you.